Hello everyone, my name is Brayden, this is Airless Quill 9, and in today's video we are going to talk about the Arch-hag, the hag of forbidden secrets and magical malice. These hags can be found in any habitat. They have in their treasure hoards any type of treasure that can be rolled on the Arcana tables of the 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide. And these hags are described as such in the 2024 Monster Manual. The art provided to us here is by Dario Jalusic, which shows a group of Arch-hags performing some diabolical ritual. Immortal and unpredictable, Arch-hags hoard secrets and strike magical bargains, altering fate to indulge their fickle whims. These timeless schemers pursue the secrets of the multiverse and work strange magic in pursuit of their inscrutable goals. Arch-hags are unpredictable, self-interested, and greedy, with bizarre fascinations and affectations. Nevertheless, they often make deals to further their plots. These hags are fonts of secret knowledge, particularly lore regarding forbidden magic and multiversal secrets. They might share their knowledge, but their secrets always have a price. In trade for their secrets, Arch-hags might request particular errands, valuable magic items, or preternatural currency, like one's memories, a year of one's life, or the ability to cry. Most Arch-hags avoid battle, but if forced to fight, they unleash dangerous magic such as spectral claws, arcing lightning, and mind-bending spells. An Arch-hag can curse other magic users, confounding the spellcaster's incantations and forcing the spellcasters to say the opposite of what they mean. Even if an Arch-hag is brought low, its preparations allow it to magically slip away and begin plotting its revenge. Every Arch-hag has a unique weakness tied to a fateful encounter the hag had in the past, or something that embodies the antithesis of the hag's magic. A hag goes out of its way to keep this vulnerability secret. Although an Arch-hag isn't physically harmed by its weakness, it can be destroyed only while its weakness is nearby. Roll on or choose a result from the Arch-hag Anathemas table to inspire an Arch-hag's weakness. The table provided to us gives us 10 options for what an Arch-hag's weakness might be. We have the bones of the Arch-hag's first love, a devil's tear, an egg with a miniature castle inside, a flower that blooms only when time stops, a gift from the hag's twin, the multiverse's worst pun, one of the hag's missing teeth, snow from the top of Mount Celestia, a star pulled from the sky, or a thread from the Lady of Pain's robes. Arch-hags also create magical homes such as hidden demiplanes, a mansion atop a storm cloud, or, in the case of the Arch-hag Baba Yaga, a hut atop giant chicken legs. These magical creations are what Arch-hags use as layers, and the interiors of these layers frequently change or exhibit bewildering features. The region containing an Arch-hag's lair is altered by its presence, creating the following effects. Lapsus linguae. Creatures, excluding the hag and its allies, within 1 mile of the lair subtract 1d10 from any ability checks they make when they take the influence action. Meddlesome magic. Whenever a creature other than the hag or its allies finishes a long rest while within 1 mile of the lair, the next time that creature casts a spell using a spell slot, it also casts confusion centered on itself. The spell uses the creature's spellcasting ability and doesn't require concentration. If the Arch-hag is destroyed or moves its lair elsewhere, these effects end immediately. The Arch-hag is a large fae of neutral evil alignment. They have an armor class of 20 an initiative score of plus 16, or a static score of 26. For hit points, they have 333. This is the average of 29 d10 plus 174. For speed, they have a 40-foot movement speed. For ability scores, they have a strength of 24, a dexterity of 15, a constitution of 23, an intelligence of 19, a wisdom of 19, and a charisma of 25. They have proficiency in dexterity and wisdom saving throws. For skills, they have a plus 14 in deception, a plus 11 in perception, and a plus 21 in persuasion. For resistances, they are resistant to cold, fire, and psychic damage. They are immune to the charmed, exhaustion, and frightened conditions. For senses, they have true sight of 60 feet and a passive perception of 21. They know all languages. And the Arch-hag is a CR 21 creature, providing 33,000 experience or 41,000 experience if fought in its lair. It also has a proficiency bonus of plus 7. For its traits, the Arch-hag has Coven Magic. While within 30 feet of at least 2 hag allies, the hag can cast one of the following spells, requiring no material components, using the spell's normal casting time, and using intelligence as the spellcasting ability, which gives it a spell save DC of 19. The spells that it can cast with this trait are Augury, Find Familiar, Identify, Locate Object, Scrying, or Unseen Servant. The hag must finish a long rest before using this trait to cast that spell again. Legendary Resistance, 4 per day, or 5 per day if fought in its lair. If the hag fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. Magic Resistance, the hag has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Spiteful Escape, when the hag drops to 0 hit points, it dies only if it is within 30 feet of its anathema, a thing the Dungeon Master chooses as the hag's most hated thing. Otherwise, the hag drops to 1 hit point and teleports to a harmless demiplane, and it can't return to the plane it left for 2d6 days. When the hag teleports away, each creature within 60 feet of the space it left is cursed. Until the curse ends, a creature has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws, and the hag knows its location anywhere in the multiverse. For actions, the Arch-hag has a multi-attack action, which allows it to make 2 Spectral Claw attacks and use Crackling Wave. Spectral Claw is a melee or ranged attack roll. It has a plus 14 to hit, a reach of 10 feet, or a range of 60 feet. And on a hit, it deals 3d6 plus 7 force damage. If the target is a large or smaller creature, it also gains the prone condition. Crackling Wave, Dexterity saving throw, DC 22, each creature in a 60-foot cone. On a failure, the Arch-hag the creature takes 5d12 lightning damage. On a success, it takes half damage. On a failure or success, the target is cursed until the end of the hag's next turn. The target can't take reactions until the curse ends. Spellcasting. The hag casts one of the following spells, requiring no material components, and using Charisma as the spellcasting ability. Spell save DC 22. At will, the Arch-hag can cast Detect Thoughts, Dimension Door, Dispel Magic, and Hypnotic Pattern. Twice per day each, it can cast Mass Suggestion, Modify Memory, and Plane Shift. As a bonus action, the Arch-hag can use Witch Strike. This says that each creature cursed by the hag and within 60 feet of it takes 4d6 lightning damage. As a reaction, the Arch-hag can use Tongue Twister. The Arch-hag casts Counterspell in response to that spell's trigger using the same spellcasting ability as spellcasting. If the target fails its saving throw, it is cursed until the end of its next turn. Until the curse ends, the target can't cast spells with a verbal component, and when it speaks, it says the opposite of what it means. Legendary actions. The Arch-hag has 3 legendary actions, or 4 if fought in its lair. Immediately after another creature's turn, the hag can expend a use to take one of the following actions. The hag regains all expended uses at the start of each of its turns. Hag's Swipe. The hag makes 1 spectral claw attack. Malicious Magic. The hag uses spellcasting and casts Dimension Door or Hypnotic Pattern. The hag can't take this action again until the start of its next turn. As you can see, the Arch-hag has quite a bit at its repertoire. It can teleport as legendary actions or cast spells. It can deal spectral claw attacks. It applies curses to enemies, giving them debilitating conditions. And as a final nail on the coffin, you may not even be able to defeat it unless you have its anathema within a certain radius of it when it drops to 0 hit points. The Arch-hag is certainly a powerful foe to contend with, and a coven of Arch-hags would be a devastating encounter for a party of level 20 characters to fight against. Overall, the Arch-hag seems like a very powerful combatant and one I am very interested in running in a future campaign. And I really like the abilities that they have in their stat block for dungeon masters to use to combat players. Overall, that is going to be it for the video. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate your support. Let me know what you think of the Arch-hag, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content about creatures like this. I'm going through each creature in the monster manual, so keep an eye out for those videos. In the next video in the series, we will be talking about the assassin, so keep an eye out for that video. Until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.